16 points for R.J. Barrett here in game number 5. Winner this deflected by Mitchell. Outside of intensity you would expect from the Cavaliers in a 2-2 game at home.
Well, the intensity starts with the players, and that's why the crowd was not into it.
Barrett.
Again, you know the message from Kenny Atkinson and his team was, we got to be the more aggressive team. We got
Coming in 19 points per game in the regular year.
Guess you called it. This is a very
Indiana happened. The Pacers made their run to the NBA Finals to Game 7, and that will bring the crowd to life as Mitchell elevates.
Donovan Mitchell knew he needed to step up and do something. He did just that.
Cavs down 10. White out here tonight. White t-shirts for everybody, and that's 5 points in a row for Donovan Mitchell.
Oh, got Donovan Mitchell going, which is good news for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
A.J. Lawson, former two-way player to standard contract, came up short on the jumper. Mobley, Scotty's leaning on him, and he's like, get off me. Now Mobley and Lawson ready. Scott Foster moving guys around, ball skyward, and Toronto wins the tap.
Couple of empty possessions for the Raptors.
5 straight points for Cleveland. Jarrett Allen, nice lefty spinning hook.
There's one of the bigs from Cleveland coming alive.
Well, you mentioned it. It was a game of runs in the first half. And right now, Cleveland trying to run themselves back into this one. Scotty Barnes, another no-look to Lawson. Blocked by Allen. Jarrett Allen doing it on both ends. Mitchell the fake. Barnes can 6-0 run. Jarrett Allen with that block shot has been terrific in the series. And the other big, Evan Mobley, dribbles to this lead at 12. It is down to 4. Pirtle, deep whistle to the line. Donovan Mitchell raises his.
That is 3 quick fouls. I'm bragging on the Cleveland defense, but 3 quick fouls already in, 2.5 minutes.
Pirtle missing on the. Had himself his best ever field goal percentage year. 70%. Splits the pair. Toronto
Shut
hits
up,
the
coach. What are you talking about? I can make free throws.
I just saw the 80 flip for Toronto, and I remembered, like, wasn't that like halfway through the 4th quarter on Sunday afternoon?
Exactly.
Here's Mitchell. Flip shot, no. Scotty Barnes checking behind him, seeing where Mitchell is. Now he's going to attack Mobley. Squares. Knew he had missed it, chasing it, rebound Cleveland.
Nice contest by Evan Mobley.
James Harden, who led the Cleveland comeback down 12 in the 1st quarter. To Allen, short roll to Mobley for the bucket.
Well, we asked for the bigs to show up, and they have showed up in the 3rd quarter. Scoring, passing, blocking shots.
Cleveland now within 3. Jamal Shedd's been big off the bench for the Raptors. Floater, left hand, no. Tries to save it at 6-1, negotiates the trees, and sends it outside. Barrett attacks Strus. Blocked by Allen, his 2nd of this 3rd quarter. Mobley will shoot a pair. 3 for 4 at the line, make it 4 for 5. And tomorrow, Barrett leaks out 2 more for the Raptors.
Fast break points are incredible. It was 17-2 at halftime in favor of the Raptors.
Jarrett Allen and Evan Mobley have teamed up for 9 points in this 3rd quarter so far, and another Cleveland turnover.
Nice play by Jacoby Walter.
Barrett sprays it in the corner. There's that man Shed again. 3-pointer for Jamal.
Ball.
Can they stay away from the turnovers? Max Strus back in. Harden stops at half court with 5 to shoot. Strus got to make something happen. How about taking right to the rack?
Max Strus did. Boy, they missed Max Strus. He missed the first 67 games for Cleveland.
Had left foot surgery, didn't make his debut until March. But he is shooting 43% from deep in this series, and that's what they were hoping more from him tonight. Strus now defending. Barnes fouled.
All Strus and Merrill, Wade, James Harden, bunch of shooters from the perimeter.
Just under halfway to go, 3rd quarter. Raptors have led by as many as 12 a pair of times. Cleveland trying to make some inroads. Barnes got deep. looked like got defended.
36 still left in this quarter, and the Raptors are in. It was nice of the crowd to recognize the officials.
19,000 plus serenading. Cleveland off 64 wins a year ago, 52 this year. They had the 4 seed against this Toronto 5, and the Raptors have won the last two, trying to steal home court and take it home. Harden hits a triple.
And that was contested by R.J. Barrett. James Harden doesn't even see him. That's with 41 different starting lineups, the Cleveland Cavaliers.
It's a great point. Injuries have been such a story all year long. You mentioned Strus. Walter's been hot with the 3-ball, but not in the third. One-armed rebound for Dean Wade. Harden has 22 points, surpassing 4,000 postseason career. Wade can't convert. Barnes does not have numbers and nearly lost the dribble.
He doesn't have control of the ball either.
Shed, couple feet behind the stripe, missing. Toronto getting cold for the first time. Oh, this is going to be an unforced error. The ball went off the sideline, the baseline rather, as Barrett attacking. Crowd getting a little bit restless here.
They want to travel on Mr. Barrett.
Shed's pass goes through the lane, intercepted. Mitchell head up, drives to the hoop and scores as he hits the deck hard. And Darko Rajakovic wants a timeout.
Go with the quick timeout there. Let's see if Toronto can step up again on the road. So far tonight, they've done a really good job of doing just that.
Cavaliers have it up to 56% shooting, PJ. They're 10 for 13 in this third quarter. Much of it at the rim.
One team shooting 58%, the other team 56.
Go figure, right? After game 4, where neither team could get it to 35. Here's Battle, waits for Merrill to clear, and drills the 3-pointer.
Well, you better tell these young Raptors what you're supposed to do or not do in the playoffs.
5 for 7 from 3 in the series for Battle off the bench. Schroeder fouled as he tried to drive by R.J. Barrett. The trade deadline acquisitions as he hits the first. Let's take a look at the upcoming TV schedule for the remaining May 3rd. That's this Sunday. For more on these games, please go to NBA.com or visit the NBA app.
Dennis, another one of those acquisitions, Kesty, as he makes a second that you talked about. Kobe Altman, Mike Gansey gets an assist. Get an assist.
The winner of this series will face the winner of the 1-8 matchup. Orlando has a 3-1 lead in that one, but as you can see, Detroit up 9 with 4 minutes to go. It could be a game 6 in that series. Barnes, another nice dish. CMB with the finish.
Well, Scotty Barnes is showing his passing ability. Excellent job all night. That's 9 assists for Scotty Barnes.
And the pass inside, another near turnover. Schroeder got it back to Mitchell, blocked. And Barnes injured himself on that block.
Holden appears to be holding his head.
4 on 5 the other way and short-handed. Mamu drills the 3-pointer. Barnes is asking why was there no foul call?
He's saying something with his right eye. I'll tell you, it was an excellent defensive play.
Merrill inside the arc. Foul before the goal. 4 on 5.
Absolutely.
Toronto leads swinging right now. Rocket Arena in Cleveland is grown silent. Frustration, not feeling they're getting the whistles in the third. Another missed free throw by the Cavs as well. Battle, been big off the bench. Tipped in the air, no, and a loose ball foul. Will go against the Cavaliers.
Either way, it's going to be
running. Don't slow down.
Rocco's talking about both ways running. Get back and take away the transition. And when we get the ball, let's run this way. He wants his guys to go.
Prodigy. I know he's 47 years of age, but he was coaching a youth team in Serbia at the age of 16. Then was coaching some under 18 teams in Serbia.
A long time. He worked for Spurs on the summer league for 2 seasons. He's been all over. Donovan Mitchell in traffic. He's just weaving his way right through. Looks like he can get to the rim whenever he wants.
Good handle of the ball as well. A couple times he's had to go over the top there, and he nearly forced a steal. He popped it loose, and then Shed couldn't hang on. Time 19 points working. Wade for 3. Long rebound. Tipped, and Barnes controls. Just joining us, Brandon Ingram went out in the first half, right heel inflammation. Barnes been banged around here in this third quarter. Shed overcooked it. Another offensive rebound on the long one. Hurdle fouled with 1:16 to go. Again, second chance opportunities for the Raptors tonight. That's 3 on Mobile.
Dean Wade is struggling. He's 1 for 6 from outside. Jakob Hurdle has been a major factor in this game.
Hurdle at the line. First one's good. He's got 14 points. 5 in double figures.
So he's selling short the Seton Hall guy.
They ended a 12-game postseason losing streak against the Cavaliers in Game 3 up in Toronto. And now they would love to make it 3 in a row. Mitchell step back, in and out.
Minute to go. Another good response out of the timeout. Toronto since that Darko timeout.
And a chance to take a double-digit lead again here in the final minute of the third. Barnes against Wade. To Mamu for 3. Rolls off. 48 seconds to go in the third.
That would have been assist number 10 for Mr. Barnes.
Wade thought about the 3. He's been struggling there. Flipped it too high. Mobley's got to do some work. And got it blocked by Mamuskaliashvili. Battle saved it, but couldn't save it inbounds.
Quarter.
He had been 2 for 11 from 3 in the series. He got a block there. Barnes got it back, couldn't hit. Toronto's going to get a third chance. Shot clock hitting 5. Barrett gets a screen with 3. Contested triple off the mark, never hit the rim. Shot clock violation.
Contested shots 3 different times in that possession.
Went out in the first half. But Toronto, despite that, still with a 3-point lead. Tyson backs up, drains the 3, and we're tied. Triple makes it an 8-0 run for the Cavaliers. Barrett tried to untie it, popped out. Another offensive rebound. Barnes 3, no. Long rebound to Tyson. 3-pointers haven't been going down for the Raptors since halftime.
No, they haven't. They've leveled off a little bit. Well, when you're shooting 60-some%, you have to level off.
How about Mobley with another triple? He had 2 in the first 4 games of the series, and he has 2 here. 11 consecutive points for the Cavaliers. And as quiet as the crowd was in the third, they're lit again. Barrett can't answer.
This could be a Toronto timeout if Cleveland scores this possession.
I've got the Raptors 3 for 12 second half from 3-point line. Mitchell to Schroeder. Shot clock ticks to 5. Takes on Barnes. Off the window. 13 straight for Cleveland. Toronto has missed its first 6 shots of the fourth quarter on the other end of the spectrum. Another miss by the Raptors. Here's Harden. Tyson for 3.
That would have brought the house down.
I was going to say you could hear the groan as all the oxygen fell out of the lungs.
Well, you can't make everyone.
And the Raptors need something. They're 0 for 7 here to start this fourth quarter. Will it be Barrett? The blow by and 1 opportunity for R.J. Barrett. And there you see we've been saying how each team, every time they've faced it, has come up with an answer. Toronto needs an answer right now. The first foul for either team here in this fourth quarter. 7 to shoot. Schroeder defending Barrett. Schroeder pushing on Barrett. Can't get the shot off. Shot he got was not quality.
Yeah, another possession. The shot clock almost runs out. You have to manufacture a shot.
Mitchell, high arcer, no good. Toronto still looking for its first make of the fourth quarter. We're nearly 4 minutes in. They're 0 for 8. Cleveland making it really tough inside for the Raptors. Barnes has to go fade away. 0 for 9. Catch a break. Last off of Mitchell out of bounds. Raptors keep.
I'll tell you what, that is really good defense. Toronto literally struggling to get a shot up. Twice they've almost had shot clock violations, and they're just being forced to manufacture something late in the clock.
Shot clock reset at 14. Pirtle hands it off to R.J. Barrett. Down 5 of the Raptors. Ball got poked away. Right back to Barrett. Draws the whistle, and this time
The backboard.
Battle sends it up top. Shed passes up the 3, and his pass got deflected. Another cross-court pass. Battle dribbles inside the arc and finally gets the first field goal of the quarter for Toronto.
Well, I'll tell you what, and that was Sam Merrill did a good job with that deflection, bought them time, but Jamison Battle with the huge bucket for the Raptors.
2-point lead Cleveland. Here's Schroeder again, got the speed, and this time gets the score. He will give up the body at every turn.
Dennis Schroeder has made a career out of getting to the rim.
13 years in the NBA. On his 11th team in Cleveland. Nice pass, big to big, and Battle finished.
Pirtle, second-year man, Battle.
And Tyson working on that far sideline. Mobley. How about that? He was 2 for 11 from 3 in the first 4 games, and that's 3 triples in the second half.
Evan Mobley stepping up. Got a whistle.
Wasn't sure it was the 3-point shooting that was going to unlock things. He's made his last 3 3-point attempts. Shed the answer for the Raptors. The quarter. Winner tonight will take a 3-2 series lead north of the border. Schroeder's given them some good minutes, and he drains the elbow J.
He probed. He wanted to go by Barrett. He wasn't able to, but then he used the screen and finished inside. Cleveland bench has been big.
Raptors down 4. Jamal Shedd's had a big game off the bench. Feeds Pirtle. Can't fall. Who touched it last out of bounds? Pirtle off of him. It'll be Cleveland ball. Cavs won the first 2 games of the series, scoring 120 points per game on 54% shooting. Schroeder loves the rims here in Cleveland. Timeout.
Again to respond, as both teams have all night.
Cavaliers were down as many as 12. Raptors now facing the 7-point deficit. It is their biggest deficit of Game 5. Shed turns the corner. Allen spikes.
Offensive problems.
Raptors have missed 11 of 15 from three-point land in the second half. Strus goes to the right hand, got the whistle. Will go to the line, and what a turnaround.
They have not looked back since then.
Who's at the line? 10 points.
Of the fourth quarter by Toronto, that probably tells you a little bit about their defensive intensity.
Cavaliers making an 11-point lead. Pistons won tonight against Orlando, so that series not done yet. Magic up 3-2. They'll play Friday in Orlando. What a duel between Banchero and Kate Cunningham tonight. Both went for 45. Shot up and in for R.J. Barrett.
R.J. Barrett has definitely taken it upon himself to try and stop these droughts for the Raptors.
Under 4 minutes to go. Dennis Schroeder getting a lot of second half minutes, rides and floats it in with Barnes defending.
That was half a shot to get fouled, but it still went down.
Schroeder averaged 10 points per game this season. He has delivered big time tonight, and a big hit for Jacoby.
Young guys on the floor.
No Brandon Ingram, went out in the first half, right heel injury. James Harden, 22 points working. 3 to shoot. Step back. No. Good defense by Jamal Shed.
Yeah, he shot over him.
Walter hoping it's back. Can't hit that time. Barrett offensive board. Pump fakes on Allen. Got him off his feet, but Allen able to recover, knock it out of
time for Toronto to start stringing some makes together.
Jared Allen got a nice hand, headed to the bench. Evan Mobley is in. Shed for 3. Walter gets the offensive rebound. They reload Shed. Still can't hit from outside.
Offensive rebounds leading the threes, but the threes aren't dropping in the second half for the Toronto Raptors.
10 for 17 first half threes, 5 for 18 here in the second half. Mitchell whirls. 2:15 to go, down 8 points. It's been a tough second half for Barnes, been banged up here in the third and fourth quarters. Walter tried to find Barnes, turned it over.
Left his feet, made a cardinal mistake.
2 minutes to go.
These are mini daggers that Cleveland's missing. They're in good shape, but they've had a couple of opportunities to put a few more nails in the coffin.
Kruger having a superlative fourth quarter, not that time. Shed defended nicely. Cleveland keeps 2 to shoot. Harden contested, won't catch the rim. He thought he was fouled by Barrett. No foul, shot clock violation.
I'm calling it from where we're sitting. Challenge.
Yeah.
There was no call.
Barnes spins, they get it in the corner to Shed. Another 3-point miss. Harden the rebound.
Well, those missed threes that you just documented, Kesty, that's been the story of the second half. Excellent Cleveland defense.
And in the fourth quarter alone, the Raptors have missed 9 of 11 from beyond the 3-point line. James Harden milking the clock with 3 to shoot. Step back. Came up short. Toronto with some life. Cleveland did erupt. 24 seconds, and Raptors only used a few to get down floor for the Murray-Boyle slam.
They're letting him hang around.
It's only a 2-possession game. 54 seconds to go. At stake, a 3-2 lead in the series. Near steal on a dangerous
nice
pass.
pressure by Shed and Walter.
Well, they had that 8-second violation that Shed was able to get on Mitchell near the end of game 4.
Huge possession here defensively for the Raptors.
Late clock. Mitchell to Mobley. Well defended by the rookie CMB. Toronto still alive. Half a minute to go. Drive Walter up and under. No, but the follow through good for Colin Murray-Boyles. 4-point game. Toronto fouls.
Got a foul. You can't let the clock run anymore.
I thought Walter wanted a foul early. Didn't get it. James Harden at the free throw line.
Still remains a 2-possession game regardless of what I give them, but they're in a defensive dilemma. They can take one. Dean Wade, a really good defensive player, in for Max Strus right now.
Saw Harden numbers with the 22 points, but only 3 here in the second half. 1 for 4 shooting and a missed free throw there.
Well, James Harden still number 12 all-time playoff points in the history of the NBA.
Went over 4,000 tonight. Hushed crowd. Now a sigh of relief as Harden hits the free throw. 5-point game.